everyone, welcome to my channel. I finished reading a popular book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, and in this video we will talk about habits and how to build good ones, and also my thoughts and opinions. So let's get right into it. First of all, what is a habit? A habit is a behavior that has been repeated enough times to become automatic. The process of building a habit can be divided into 4 simple steps: cue, craving, response, and reward. The cue triggers your brain to initiate a behavior. Craving is the motivational force behind every habit. Response is the actual habit you perform, which can take the form of a thought or an action. The reward is the end goal of every habit. The first law: make it obvious. We usually wait for motivation to start a new habit, but what we really need is clarity. People who make specific plan for when and where are more likely to follow through a new habit. It is much easier because you don't need to make any decisions, you just need to follow your plan. To apply this strategy to your habits, just fill out this sentence. I will behavior at time in location. I agree that we need clarity. I'm always thinking about it and usually too much. It's hard for me to start something because I feel like I need to know and prepare everything and think about every detail. Sometimes I overthink it, so don't be like me, be careful with it, and just use this formula. Decide what you want to do, where and when, and just start.
Use habit stacking to build a new habit. It's when you identify a current habit you do each day and stack your new behavior on top of it. The habit stacking formula is, after current habit, I will new habit.
Also, it is helpful to make a cue a big part of your environment. It's pretty simple. If you can see it, you won't use it. So, for example, if you want to drink more water, just put your water bottle beside yourself, so you will see it and you will remember to drink. The second law: make it attractive. We need to make our habits attractive because it is the expectation of rewarding experience that motivates us to act in the first place. This is where the strategy of temptation bundling comes in. Temptation bundling works by linking an action you want to do with an action you need to do. You can combine temptation bundling with the habit stacking strategy. After current habit, I will habit I need. After habit I need, I will habit I want. Another thing that can help me as a visual person is to find something aesthetic in what I'm going to do. I really like beautiful and aesthetic things, so it can motivate me, but it also can be temporary. For example, if I want to walk more, I will go to beautiful places. For me, it's nature. Even for this video, I read the book, I rewrite some things that I feel like important or interesting. At first it's messy, but later I organize it. You should try to associate your habits with something you enjoy. The third law: make it easy. The first takeaway of the third law is that you just need to practice. The key is to start with repetition, not perfection. If we have 2 choices, we will most likely choose the one that requires less energy. This is how our brain works. So the less energy a habit requires, the more likely it is to occur. Redesign your life so the actions that matter most are also the easiest to do. The most effective way to avoid doing too much too soon is to use the 2-minute rule, which states, when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. The idea is to make your habits as easy as possible to start. I think I really need to start using the 2-minute rule because I'm that kind of person who wants to do everything at the same time, so it becomes too much too soon and I burn out quickly. But I think I already using it a little because the first steps are usually easy. It feels like you're just preparing, but you actually already started. The fourth law: make it satisfying. We are more likely to repeat a behavior when experience is satisfying. A really helpful thing to do is to use a habit tracker. It can motivate you, help you track your progress, and give you satisfaction from what you've already done, which can motivate you to keep going. I can confirm that. I use Tracker and it makes things much easier. I always know what to do and can see my progress. Sometimes things happen and we lose our strike. It's okay, but we should recover as quickly as possible. The rule is never miss twice in a row. How to stay focused when you get bored. The book says you should fall in love with boredom. I would say you just need to get used to it and keep going. For me, it is really hard when something becomes a routine. On one hand, it is good and easy to repeat, but on the other, it feels like I'm stuck in a cycle and not moving forward. What helps me in these situations is doing something different for fun. Even going for a walk helps, especially if it's warm outside. How to review your habits and make adjustments. Each December, ask yourself, what went well this year, what didn't go so well this year, and what did I learn? 6 months later, ask yourself, what are my core values that drive my life and work? How am I living and working with integrity right now? How can I set the higher standard in the future? Everything seems logical and kind of easy, but sometimes I just need a reminder or to hear it again to really understand it. The most important thing to do is to go slowly, step by step. It will have a better effect in the future than trying to do too much in a short time. So just try to enjoy the process and be ready that sometimes you will feel bored. And that's it. I hope this video was helpful to someone and see you next time. Bye bye!